what's going on, everyone? This is Jay from Premier Gaming Entertainment, and the game just went final. I'll be honest with you, I'm getting too old for this stuff. This stuff, it feels like it's shortening my life watching this stuff. I think I aged about 5 years watching the end of this football game. If you've been watching the game, we won in overtime, 27-20. And, oh God, it's just nerve-wracking watching us play. I mean, I know that this is quote-unquote supposed to be the rebuilding year for us, but, I mean, to me, I don't care whether it's rebuilding or not. I take every game like it's last as a fan. I want to see us win every single game. I don't want to, there's no acceptable losing or, oh, well, it's a rebuilding year, so, you know, we expect these. No. I don't expect us to lose any games. I want us to win every single game. And I knew this game was going to be a struggle with us going into Indiana, as I put from my previous video. I knew it was going to be a close game. And I knew we had just enough to win, but good God, I didn't know it was going to come down to overtime. And let me tell you this, had it not been for Higdon having the game that he had, there's no way we're winning this game. It's right now it just boils down to, can we run the football and can our defense hold? That's it. I mean, I don't see any other way of us winning any game, period. O'Korn, I mean, he can manage the game, but he's not going to make any plays. And, you know, it was pretty evident by the announcers and the analysts that was, I forgot the guy's name. He's done a couple of our games so far this year. But he hit the nail on the head with, you know, some things of O'Korn. And he showed it right at the beginning of the game about him with bad reads. Now, I was saying in the previous videos that I made about him just taking off and not staying in the pocket, having happy feet, all that good stuff. Little did I know that on the back end of that, and the stuff that I couldn't see, was him basically not reading the plays properly. And he did the same thing again this game. Basically, he has this tunnel vision where he's going with one way, going with one play. If that's shut down, he's tucking in, he's running. And more than often, he has the underneath throw that he can go to and make good plays and make big plays and big chunk yard plays, like the announcer was saying. But it's like, I don't know if he's scared to make the throw. Maybe he just doesn't see him. I don't know. But his decision making is very, very questionable. And it makes all the more sense in the world why Harbaugh is doing what he's doing, why he's making these conservative vanilla plays on third down, these little bubble hitch routes and screens and all that stuff. It goes back to what I've been saying since day one with O'Korn. He can trust him to manage the game, but he can't trust him to make plays. Period. And that's why you're seeing this very stagnant offense, this offense where they're not taking any shots. They took 2 chances down the field this game. One should have been a touchdown. Easily. I mean, just completely wide open. Got the guy beat by 5+ yards, overthrew him. So that stuff is open if they take their shots. But I see why the conservative play calling is what it is, because between our receivers not having the experience and not getting separation, and him just not being able to make plays, they're scared to take any chances down the field. And another thing that the announcer did bring up, which is a good point, which is why I don't understand why we can't make more plays down the field, is we're not seeing any one-on-one opportunities to make plays. And with any good team, you have to have that key guy that you can just go to make a play when you got nothing. I don't know who that is with our team. Was it Grant Perry? I mean, I don't know. I mean, to me, I just thought he was a guy that you just put in as a slot receiver to, you know, make some plays here and there, not to be your number one option. But I don't know who our number one wide receiver is. I don't know who the guy is that you just throw the ball to and just throw it up there and see if he can make a play. Who is that person? I don't know who that is. It's been a huge disappointment for our wide receivers this season. Really, if anything, I would say the bright spot has been the tight end position, when I thought that we're going to have an issue with that. But I don't see that being an issue. The issue is our wide receivers. Nobody can get open. Nobody is that guy that can make a play. Nobody's a guy that can, you know, get separation or beat his man. You know, and that's why we're struggling in the red zone. It doesn't come down to, you know, especially when we're struggling like that, it's hard to run when nobody can get open or make a play. Nobody's going to trust it. No one's going to feel that they're taking a risk, and it's going to be hard for us to run in the red zone. That's why we're struggling. We have nobody who Harbaugh can, or whoever's calling the plays, can say, we're just going to go to this guy, and you're going to have to, somehow or another, you're going to have to defend this guy, one-on-one. Who is that person? You can leave a comment in the comment section below and let me know who that person is, because I'd love to know. I mean, next year we might have a guy, I don't know, but this season, it's nobody. And it's strange, I was so hyped when I saw the recruiting class that we got for our wide receivers. I thought it was going to be touchdown you with our wide receivers. Just us running all over the place. The field being just almost like a playground. But it's been a struggle. And I know it didn't help that Tariq Black went out, but there should have been more than one person that could step in his place and replace him on there. And nobody has done that. So, don't get me wrong, I'm glad that we got the win. 5-1 is so much better than 4-2. But I don't know what's going to happen when we go on the road again to Penn State. Now, if I was scared about this game, I'm completely petrified about that game. I don't know how we're going to fare against them, because, I mean, I know Indiana wasn't going to just lay down and let us walk all over them. I understood that part of it. But Indiana is not Penn State. Penn State is kind of almost like how we were last year as far as being more seasoned and ready to make a real legitimate push. And we're just not ready for that right now. Defensively, we can hang with these guys, but offensively, we just can't get it done. So, I mean, I'd be surprised if we win next week. I would just love for us to just keep it close enough, just the way we did, you know, against the Michigan State, you know, where it's anywhere between 4 to 7 points spread either way, and just see who, you know, wins at the end of the game. I mean, that's the only way I can see us beating Penn State next week. You know, it can't be one of these games where, you know, we struggle in the first half and they get up on us big, because these other teams that we've played so far, we're supposed to beat them. No disrespect, we're supposed to beat them. And it's easy for us to wear down a team that you're supposed to beat because they don't have the talent, they don't have just the bodies to continuously bring in and out of the lineup that will wear another team down. You go against Penn State, they got the same type of talent. So there's going to be no wear down. So, you know, the defense, for the most part, played decent again. Gave up a little bit more offense than I would have liked. You know, more points than I would have liked. But when it came down to it, you know, they held their ground and we got the victory in overtime. But we were lucky to win. I'm not even gonna lie. We're talking like a bobble here, you know, an inch or a foot here and there on two separate plays with the same player, by the way. Were a difference between us probably winning and losing. And I don't think we're going to have that luxury next week. Penn State is not going to let us, you know, hang around with just making the mistakes. And I don't know what it is this season. I don't remember seeing this last season, but we just seem less disciplined this season. And I know I'm sure that has something to do with us being young. But, you know, last game against Michigan State, 5 turnovers. This game, I mean, God, I've never seen that many penalties. Fact about, I've never seen a play where there was 3 separate penalties on one play. On the same team. I've never seen that before in college. I mean, you know, you see offsetting penalties, you might see 2 penalties, but I've never seen it where the team was picking and choosing which 2 penalties to decline. I've never seen that before. I mean, it was like a buffet of penalties. Like, no, we don't want that one. No, we don't want that one. Yeah, we'll take that one. Just the penalties, just setting us back either on offense or extending drives for the defense against their offense. It's just, you just can't continue winning games, and that's why these games are so close. I mean, we have the talent to be doing much better, but we just keep shooting ourselves in the foot. Do I think Michigan State is better than us? Just no disrespect, but I don't think that they're a better team than us. They're a much improved team, and I will give you that. Much improved from last year. But I don't think that they were a better team than us. We just shot ourselves in the foot. I mean, how many teams do you know that can turn the ball over 5 times and only lose by 4 points? I mean, it's next to impossible. I mean, some teams you turn the ball over 1 time and you lose. So, I'm definitely not looking forward to next week's game. I'm really worried about it. I'm not going to give my thoughts any more than what I've said for this particular video. I'm going to leave that for my predictions video for next week. But overall, I'm disappointed with the way we played. Just very, very undisciplined. Not any of the stupid mistakes or the emotional retaliation stuff or anything like that, but just not playing well at all. And I don't see this offense getting any better. Definitely not under O'Korn. Let's face it, Harbaugh just doesn't trust the man. He trusts him enough to manage the game, hand the ball off, make a couple of easy throws, but he doesn't trust him to make plays to win. And that's what it's going to come down to with these better teams that we're going to be playing. So I don't know how we're going to get these wins. Anyways, if you like my video, definitely feel free to leave a like on the video. Let me know in the comment section how you feel about the game, how you feel about O'Korn, whether you feel we're lucky to win. Let me know how you feel about how you see us going for the rest of the season. I'm interested to see how people react to this game And is this a sign of things to come, or is this just one game? Let me know in the comment section how you know about that. Definitely share this video with as many people as possible to get discussion going about this game and games in the future. And if you like my content, definitely subscribe to the channel. This is what I do every week. I'm now going to be trying to do at least 3 videos for Michigan football a week. You know, I'm going to do like what I'm doing today, which is my takeaways and analysis video. Sometime in the middle of the week, I'm going to make a video about something dealing with the season, dealing with Michigan football, and then, of course, before the game, I'll be making my predictions video. So look out for all that stuff. Like I said, definitely subscribe to the channel. Channel is still growing, getting new people every single week, and I want to get this thing to be, you know, a big thing, a huge thing, where it's just a huge discussion about Michigan football. Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a great day, and go blue.